I'm gonna go in front of you so I can look at the halos. Can we get behind you? I think I just mixed Superman and Star Wars. I'm on Duker and Mike is on my 650, which looks really cool and sounds really good if you're not. I'm actually gonna take it back. It does sound good when you're on it, but it's really fun to watch over here. I did the boring paperwork stuff this morning, but now it's a fun part because I get to move the merch. So my camera's still dying a bunch. There might be a bunch of weird annoying cuts. I'm sorry about that, but let me just talk about what's going on. So you may notice this screen is not very useful. In fact, none of this is useful because this froze. Is that the Corvette? No, it's not. Never mind. This froze and nothing's working. The controls don't do anything. Thank goodness the bike still turns on and runs, but that's a problem. So what happened was this bike is supposed to be able to pair Bluetooth with your phone and with your headset, and then it's supposed to take them, and then you're supposed to use your handlebar controls to do things like change music and change the volume. I was like, that's awesome. So connecting it, and then it just stopped working, and so it sucks. And I was like, well, maybe I could just unplug it and replug it back here. And then I realized it's probably a bad idea because the Super Duke here is notoriously complicated with electronics. It's brand new though. It shouldn't have happened, but I was like, well, I probably just better take it to a KTM dealership. So I called ahead of time and I'm heading over there. On the way there though, Mike and I stopped with both these bikes so I could go to a paint shop and point out some of the work I want done on this, just to make sure everything was kosher pickle. Now we're going to the closest KTM dealership, which is in Frederick, Maryland, and so the plan is just for me to drop it off and have them fix it. And they said it's not something they can do in an hour or two. They don't know, I should say. They don't know they can do it that quickly, so they just said be better for drop it off. I don't want to drop it off because that means transportation issues, but Mike wanted to ride, and I said, you know, Mike, if you want to come with, I have an idea for a way you can help, and that is you ride my other motorcycle, and then I'll drive this, I'll drop it off, and then we could both ride on that one to go home, because that's a lot more fun than like taking an Uber or, I don't know, using a better motorcycle. So that's what's gonna happen, and that should be fun, question mark. It's kind of annoying, kind of disappointing that it froze, but it's okay. I mean, it turns on, but also I can't see what gear I'm in. My turn signals don't show if they're on. Most importantly, I can't see my speedometer, so we'll get there. And I think I might actually have my bike worked on, customized at this same shop we're going to anyway. It may work out that I get to leave it there until it gets worked on aesthetically, but it may not. Either way, I have to deal with this. So thank goodness this thing got inspected during the week before this happened, because this probably wouldn't have passed, but this has finally passed inspection. My other two vehicles are still in political escrow hell, but this one's actually, even though this is going on, it's still closest to being completed. And even though it needs mods, it's the closest to being completed anyway. So all that said, and I said something like this before, that bike, I can hear it from here. I wish this bike sounded good like that one. I can't wait. I just love the way that one sounds, the way it looks. I'm gonna be obnoxious. Pull back from that truck a little bit, Mike, so I can get closer a little bit easier. I think it's just freaking pretty. I love that bike, dude. And it's a good thing when you're driving your brand new expensive motorcycle and you look at the crappy little one of it. It's not crappy, but much cheaper, and go, I love everything about that bike. That's a good feeling to have. Tomorrow I'm taking that one, trying to get the horn fixed, because I mentioned last Friday the horn is not working, and so hopefully that gets fixed tomorrow. Once that gets fixed, then I get to take it to inspection. Then I got to take the title, and I'd be getting new insurance because of Maryland still. Like, the insurance is going to expire. It's still good, but I need to get it. So title I have, insurance, take it to inspection, and then I got to fill out a Maryland form, and then I have to make sure it's fixed, and then I can take it, and that's just that vehicle. Anyway, politics, that's the stuff that's not fun. Just like stretching my leg out because my knee, which sucks, has been hurting me so bad. So it's just like, relief. But then as I'm having my legs sticking way off a tall motorcycle, the balance is all like, and then my knee hurts more, so I had to, gotta pick which one I want to do. Not be in pain or live. Wait, not be in pain. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. Look at that integrated turn signal and brake light on that motorcycle that other person, that was really close. That was really close. He gave me one of these, it was like, right on my face. Look at the integrated turn signals on it, how pretty it is. I'm really glad I didn't go through the trouble of loading this thing on a trailer and getting the trailer and picking up the bike and then dropping it off and trailering and all this crap and then dropping off the trailer and bull crap. This is a lot more fun. Dude, my love, my baby, who I dumped because I just actually feel bad. Now I feel really, really guilty. But check it out. Oh, this is, boop, I'm looking for the key. I'm not used to it yet. That is a 20-something, probably 18 or 19, Polaris RX-1. That's a fun thing, dude. And if you didn't know, I had one for a very short amount of time. It was a very quick divorce, but I just couldn't drive it enough, and it made it really frustrating because like I didn't have anywhere to drive it. So it just worked out that I could sell it when I was in Atlanta with it, and that actually helped me out a lot because that was a lot less trailering I had to do. Okay, I'm gonna pack this here, go do some politics inside, and then I'll come back after politics when we're being cute and sharing that luscious thing.
That is 650?
Yeah, were you looking at getting a Duke in there?
Yeah, the 790.
I saw that. This one's also mine.
Oh, wow.
And
is that the super duper one?
The super duper one, yeah. It's called Super Duke, but basically a Super Duker.
When they first came out, they were like psychotic to ride.
Yeah. The reason I brought it in is because the display is actually frozen. Believe it or not, I bought this brand new like a week ago and it's frozen, so the electronic display, like it still functions, but you can't change anything. You can't see your speed or anything like that. So like that's pretty dumb.
Well, enjoy both of them.
Thanks. And this is what a good idea looks like. Oh, you got the pegs down right. You're already ahead of me. All right, let's do this. Hop on and don't die, and in that order. You have to hop on first. Ew, 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 ew. You're touching me. Yeah. Man, the bike is so much slower. All right. Whoa, whoa. If you have to, you can. Just make sure you say no homo. This is funny. What's funny is I feel stupid, but when Maddie's on the back, like it's fine. But with you're making me feel stupid. No, this isn't the funniest two-up story I have. I was telling Mike, so I have a friend. It's like 400 pounds. I don't know the weight, but very heavy. And this is back when I had my very first motorcycle, 250. We had the good idea to take him for a ride. So we're on a 250. He's 400 pounds. I'm over 200 pounds. And we take this thing uphill. I gave this bike everything it had. We were both screaming, like, ah! Because we didn't know if it was going to like make it or fall over. But it was one of the most scary / fun experiences of my life. So Mike, this is fun and all, but that was a better story. Don't fall off. Okay. You seem like you got a handle on your balance, but I wouldn't just crank the throttle without telling you that I'm gonna do it, because you're not holding on. But if I was you, I can't blame you. I wouldn't want to hold on either. I'd rather fall off than hold on to another dude. Sun came out, good omen. It's gonna be okay. If you fall off and die, the paramedics will be able to find your body easily because of all the sunlight. All right, now, okay, I'm about to tell a story, and Mike, don't interrupt me by laughing, but I was riding my Super Duke, and I was like, you know what I love? I love the trigger up here on the handle that lets you turn the high beams on like this. It's awesome. And then he's driving my 650, and he goes, the 650 has that. I said, no, it doesn't. He goes, no, I'm serious. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Because I'm being serious. It has it. Like, well, if it has it, which it doesn't, you'll have to show me. And then he's like points in front of the car like this and does this. Flash, flash, flash. I was like, what the frick? And sure enough, right freaking there, this whole freaking time, there's a freaking trigger right there that I somehow did not know was on my own freaking motorcycle. I felt so freaking stupid. I was like, what the frick? And I had all my excuses ready at that point. But the moral of the story is, it's really cool that this bike actually has that trigger. I didn't know it was there. I didn't know that you could do that until I had it on the Super Duke, which I think is awesome. The fact you can just turn it on, like steady on, or you can manually tap it. You can do it on this bike too, so that's good. And I felt stupid, and I found something new on my bike at the end. Okay, Mike, I need you to follow me. We're gonna take a left. Mike, follow me. Going left. Okay, now speed up though. I'm going faster, so you gotta speed up and follow me. Follow me. Now that we're going at speed, and I don't want to yell, and I know you guys can't hear me, I'm gonna stop the video here. So thanks for hanging out. Stay tuned to see what happens to the Duker and what happens to this bike and me yelling. I'm so tired. Okay, guys. Bye.